like I'm up so high, I got no doubt. This life ain't got no ceiling like you won't break me, I won't back out. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high, I got no doubt. This life ain't got no ceiling like you can't stop this. You can't stop this. You can't stop this. You can't stop this. Y'all gon' up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool up in here.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the home of the Cardinals, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Arizona Cardinals. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Off we go from Glendale. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Ready? Lady! First carry here from Kyron Williams. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. Play action now for Stafford. This one, batted away. It's incomplete.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
Third and 5. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That one into the hands of Atwell. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That is a big play for L.A. 32 yards.
32. First down, Rams.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll give this to the veteran tight end, Noah Fant. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 11. 1st down, L.A. Good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he'll take it on in. Davante Adams. Touchdown, Rams. His 4th TD grab of the season.
And when things haven't been going your way like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Oh, it's a yard at most. He's brought down by Kobe Turner.
It's 2nd and 8.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Looking from the shotgun, it's Murray. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Hey. Omaha. Deuce.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. He's got his man. It's Harrison. He's going to put up for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. When he's able to find his man near the sideline, he's able to extend this drive.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
This is intercepted. Picked off. That's Samuel Womack. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. And that just adds to the start for this one. They walk down the field to get the touchdown, and then the defense joins the offensive party, Greg. Each side has scored a touchdown early on.
Yeah, and you just can't draw up a worse start than this, Mike. I mean, not only to allow the opposing team to go down and score on their first drive, but then to follow it up with a pick 6. You find yourself in a big hole here early. Do they have enough to dig their way out?
He fields it at the 8. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Working out of the gun, Murray. Left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Second down, Murray. It's caught by Harrison right side. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
3rd and 2. Here we go. From the gun, it's Murray. He's got his tight end. That's McBride. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They go play action now. Murray. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Michael Wilson that time. It's 2nd down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Hey, my man.
Again, it's Murray. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And he'll be forced out of bounds. They'll pick up 23 on that one. It's an Arizona first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To throw again is Murray. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It is a big gain for Arizona. 31 yards.
Cardinals first down.
That one is complete. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Cardinals. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We can promise you, that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
He'll drop to throw. Short one there to his tight end, Fant. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 14-6 is our score. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. Here's a third down and 4. Back to throw. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 24 yards. Good for a Rams first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Brings up second and 4 at the Cardinals' 40-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. That's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Will Johnson.
The second down pass.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Brings up second and
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 35, here's second and 9. From the shotgun, it's Murray. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
And you think back earlier, remember, Mike, he threw that pick 6 in a very similar situation. So this time around, much better decision, doesn't take any chances. Smart move to just throw that one away.
On third down, Murray. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Arizona. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. Now it's York for the PAT. Cardinals move back to within 1.
makes the score Rams 14, Cardinals 13.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line. it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll take this up to the 48-yard line. That's Galen Thompson up from his safety spot to bring him down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Now, faking the give. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Buda Baker. And the Cardinals will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. Sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and a couple. Out of the gun, here's a give to Kamara. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Third and a yard. They'll try and run here with Benson. And they pick it up. He's to the 42-yard line. And the drive continues. First down. Here's first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll go again with Benson. And a good show of force there and get 4 tough yards out of that one.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Murray's going to hand this to Benson. And they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Murray on third down. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Walker, and they'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll have more from Glendale after this. The motion man is Nakua. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. On third down, they'll set up to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's going to get this close to a first down, but he's out of bounds a yard short, and that's going to make it fourth down.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive, keep your offense on the field.
Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. A give. Here's Benson. There he goes. Inside the 30. So close to taking it all the way. They bring him down to 2, but it's first and goal from there. A big play to kick off this drive. 42 yards.
Wow, I mean, he's going to be disappointed he wasn't able to take that all the way, but that's still a heck of a run. In the end, after a good tackle to save the touchdown, they're still going to be set up with first and goal.
This defense, backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on first down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. Second and goal from the 2, what do you do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till third down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on second and goal. He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
Green. Whoa. Two.
Third and goal. Murray. Over the top. He's got it. Harris Jr. Touchdown, Cardinals. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Drive begins with a run by Williams. Room to run past midfield. Inside the 30. And he will score. Kyron Williams. Touchdown, LA. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This is fielded inside the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Big Ace! Hey! Bunch. 2-2.
Now a 2nd down throw from Murray. Forced out wide. That is hard! And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A huge play just before the half. 32 yards.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Murray now to throw on 1st down. Back caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And he's going to have the 1st down as they move into field goal range here at the 25-yard line. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd. They'll stop the clock. 24 seconds to go until halftime. First and 10.
What? 2-2. Buzz. Hey. Deuce.
Murray's going to throw again. Flush to his right. That's to the end zone. Well, it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
2nd and 10. Throwing again is Murray. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are unwilling.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Murray. Escaping to his left. Card's going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field.
A 34-yard
This
attempt.
from 34 yards. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cardinals will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half. 4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
50, green.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one complete to Atwell. And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Yeah! And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. Working out of the gun, Murray. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Straight ahead, they go with Benson. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
From the 41, here's second down and 2. Out of the gun, it's Murray. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
First down throw from Murray. To the outside, complete. It's Wilson. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. The quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Let's give a lot of credit to him, Mike, for standing tough in the pocket. He knows he's about to take a big hit with the defense bringing pressure, but they weren't able to get there in time and prevent that completion.
To throw again is Murray. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. 13 yards on the catch there. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
On the play. That's another Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On the ground, it's Kamara. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From the gun, it's Murray. That's one caught by Wilson. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
A gain of 9.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver And the quarterback recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Flush to his right. He's going to run it. And he's in! Kyler Murray. Touchdown, Arizona. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll let this go. Deep shot for Atwell. And the Cardinals are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
There's really no other way to put it, Mike. This has just been a rough outing for the young rookie quarterback, and I think everyone understands going into these games, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be learning moments that these guys are going to gain that they can only gain through experience. The problem is, it's really hard to have positive learning experiences when you throw 3 picks. He's got to see the field better. He's got to anticipate better. And ultimately, he just needs to play better for his offense to have a chance.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Murray now. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Murray from the gun on 3rd down. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. They get an even 20 on that one. It's an Arizona 1st down.
At the 45-yard line.
They go play action with Murray. To the goal line and in. Marvin Harris Jr. Touchdown Cardinals. 2nd touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down back in the backfield in the area of holding. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Will Johnson. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
So in those one-on-one situations, Mike, attacking those guys in single coverage. The problem is, if you're not perfect with your ball placement and your timing, and that defensive back gets his hands on the ball, there's no one around to make the tackle, and he's off to the races.
47, Rams 21. Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Here's a 2nd and 12.
At the 33-yard line.
He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
12 yards to go.
They'll try the right side with Williams. Inside the 35. 20. 15. They finally track him down, but what a run as they'll mark it at the 10-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. A gain of 57 yards. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. They'll look to throw. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 8. At the Cardinals 8.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's in. Noah Fant. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. A return now from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They go play action now. Murray. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 19
His
yards.
8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
A give up the middle with Kamara. Trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out. Oh, he gets it right back. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times, and I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged the ball.
And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. That's on Paris Johnson, the tackle. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
The career is more at stake when you win your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Not fun here. 3rd and a lot. From the shotgun, it's Murray. He's got his man. It's Harrison. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 28 yards.
It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
It's a give now to Kamara. And on that first and goal, he is down inside the 10-yard line.
13 more yards. That's another Cardinals first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Murray looking to throw. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Throw is Murray. This one intercepted. Picked off by Quinton Lake. And the Rams are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
Quick throw here is complete. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 20-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This one complete to Atwell. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and The age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Back to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. From the pistol, here's Walker. He'll be taken down well short of the first down. Gain of about 4. That brings up fourth down.
A gain of 5. It's fourth down.
They'll set up to throw. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Will Johnson.
Intercepted. Turnover on downs.
On first down, they'll start out with Kamara. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. A handoff running left is Benson. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one, a gain of 18.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Play action now. It's Murray. That is caught at the 3. They'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
This is just like recess, just playing one-on-one football and saying, all right, I'm throwing you the ball. You got to go get open. This is a great job by the receiver selling it at the top of his route. The defender thought he was defending a deep ball. He sticks his foot in the ground and comes back. Well-timed, well-executed, and a nice pickup. The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
So it's a win for the Cardinals. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. No chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win here in the desert for the Cardinals as we say, so long from Glendale.
Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run.